Does anyone have a good sample of a marketing newsletter email campaign to send out to our attorney email list, marketing your office and or marketing TBI? So this guy is really big in TBI protocols. So let me show you what we did. So somebody may have something like that, but it may be 2 years old, 5 years old, 10 years old, has been optimized, hasn't been updated. So rather than trust somebody's email, you can get updated information, not from a consultant, not from Google, but from artificial intelligence. So let me show you how we were able to handle this situation based on that request. So I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen now. So what I did is I took his question and I put it over here in an email. I just opened up an email and I copied and pasted it over here. And what I'm gonna say, I'm gonna ask ChatGPT to do this for me. So I'm gonna go to ChatGPT and I'll show you how to do that right now. Create an email from a chiropractor. Like, again, the better your prompt is, the better you engineer your prompt, the better the result is gonna be. So this doctor wanted an email campaign. So here, we're just gonna start here. Create an email from a chiropractor well-versed in TBI protocols to send to an audience of personal injury attorneys talking about the immense value of this diagnosis of concussion as a high-value driver for the case. Talk about how a 5% whole body impairment can get a 7-figure settlement if the impairment is the brain. That actually happened with an attorney here in Atlanta with a 5% whole body impairment. Also, quote some medical references that state what the long-term effects of a mild or moderate TBI can cause if this diagnosis is missed or left untreated. Here's some copy to get started. So I even gave ChatGPT, I'm gonna give ChatGPT another prompt explaining what a TBI is, blah, 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 blah. So this is what I'm gonna do into ChatGPT. So let's do it. So I'm gonna go over here back to my Chrome. I'm gonna do this in an incognito window, so it's just private. And I'm gonna go, this is where you're gonna go. You're gonna go to openai.com. You'll scroll down. This is ChatGPT 4, but just go to ChatGPT and try ChatGPT. Okay? You're gonna sign up. You'll put your email address. You'll enter a password, and you're gonna be into ChatGPT. So let me, I just want to show you what it looks like. So let me go back, let me close this. 10% of the work is your prompt. Make sure your prompt is really good, right? And here's another hack for you. Let's say at first you suck at prompts. Here's a little cheat sheet for you. You can take this sentence right here and put it into your ChatGPT. Okay? I want a new chat. Let's act as a prompt engineer for every question I ask. Refine my question into a better prompt and then provide the answer. Do you understand? So you're telling ChatGPT that you're new, you may not be good at this, you're doing the best you can, but if you can improve my prompt, please do. So let's see what ChatGPT says after I said that. Yes, I understand. As a prompt engineer, I'll help refine your question and provide answers to the best of my abilities. Please feel free to ask me questions. So you can start with that if you're just starting out with ChatGPT. So it'll help you better with your prompts. And just to give you one today, let's say sending a social media post to your current patients. Create a social media post talking about if you have been in a car accident, please call the office to get checked. Okay, so that prompt sucks. I already discovered why. Create a social media post from me, a chiropractor, talking about if you have been in a car accident, to please call the office to get checked out. Mention that emergency rooms miss 56% of concussions, and we need to check you for a concussion or mild TBI, as these conditions can last years. Okay, so maybe you don't have a TBI protocol, maybe you have a ligament instability protocol, maybe you have a knee pain protocol, a stem cell therapy protocol. So here's a post that it just created. Did you know that emergency rooms miss 56% of concussions? As a chiropractor, we want to make sure you get the care you need. If you've been in a car accident, please call our office to get checked out. We need to make sure you don't have a concussion or mild TBI, which can have long-lasting effects. Can you reference some medical journals that discuss the long-lasting effects of a TBI? Now ChatGPT is doing it. Certainly, here's some medical journals that discuss the long-term effects of traumatic brain injury. So not only can you create a social media post with these references, you can copy and paste these references into your medical notes if you have a TBI protocol. How long would it take you to research medical journals to find 4 references about these studies about TBI and cognitive and physical functioning, as well as increased risk of mortality and suicide? Guys and gals, if you put this in your medical notes, the adjusters have to address this. So this backs up your objective findings for TBI by quoting medical journals. Okay? This would take you hours and hours. Even if you put this into Google, well, I don't need ChatGPT, I don't need artificial intelligence, I can just find this on Google. What would you say? No matter what you say, Google is going to give you, let's just see. Can you reference some medical journals that discuss the long-lasting effects of TBI? Let's just try that. $27 million results. So now you got to click on these websites, go find it. You got to read through. Some of these are spammy. They pop up ads. But where is the stuff? Where is it? Sources of truth. Like, where are the references? That's why Google is not as effective as artificial intelligence, ChatGPT, to find the answer you need. Boom. You got 4 medical references in your journals. I don't care what you practice. Start putting medical references in your chiropractic notes, especially for personal injury, because is the adjuster going to argue with medical journals and medical studies? And when your attorney sees this, your attorney is going to love you because, yeah, this guy backed his diagnosis and treatment plan up and his explanations in the notes with medical journals and medical studies. Are there any references in medical journals to TBI causing early onset dementia or Parkinson's disease? Can you list 4 of them? How impactful is this to back up your notes with medical journals? I mean, this is not even 30 seconds. But those are 4 studies that you can use. There's also studies about Alzheimer's disease, so you can create social media posts about that and ask it to put medical references in your answer So that's the presentation for today. I know I talk a lot about TBI, I talk a lot about artificial intelligence, but these are the topics that come up in my masterminds, questions I get privately from doctors. Hey, how can I do this? What do I say to a doctor this? Hey, I have this. Use artificial intelligence. It knows more and can produce results faster than we can do it from our brain to our hands, typing it out, editing it. Let ChatGPT do 80% of the work for you. 10% is the prompt that you give it. ChatGPT takes care of 80% of the productivity. And then the other 10% is copying it, pasting it to a Word document, email document, blank one, editing it yourself, making it your own, taking things out, adding things in that you need, and then blasting it out, always with a picture on a social media post, not necessarily an email. Emails, you can send it out without a photo, but every single social media post needs a photo or a video to go along with the copy. Otherwise, no one's going to read all your boring words and letters. It's just not compelling. It's got to have a picture on social media.